James Lynch here from MiddleEasy. Happy to be joined by Amanda Ribas, who's going to be back in action at UFC 267 on October 30th. Amanda, how are you?
Hello, everybody. I'm feeling really good. Thank you to invite me to talk to you. It's a pleasure.
Hey, pleasure is all mine. Good to see you back in action here. I got to start first before we get into your fight. Did you watch the UFC 266 card on the weekend? And if so, what did you think?
Oh my goodness. Yes, I watched it. Was I don't have words to say because was amazing. I love it.
What did you think of Valentina Shevchenko's win? A really impressive finish over Lauren Murphy. Lauren had never been finished in her career, and Valentina finishes her late in the fight. What did you think of that performance?
I think Valentina is really smart fighter. She can see every little point that some fighters can't see. So I think she fights smart.
Yeah, very much so. Do you think that puts her in the greatest of all time conversation? I mean, no one seems to be much of a challenge to Valentina at flyweight these days.
Yeah, just Amanda did, but in another weight division, and was amazing too. But for me, she is really technical, strong, and smart. I think a fighter needs to be smart.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. And kind of on that note, I think a lot of people want to see that trilogy with Amanda Nunes and Valentina Shevchenko. How do you think a fight between them would go down? Because their second fight was really close.
For me, Amanda will win again.
Yeah.
Because I think Valentina is smart. It is smart. But Amanda, she has a fight vision really good.
Yeah.
She can see all the points. She's strong. No, I think Amanda will win if this fight happens.
Yes. Let's get back to you. A lot has happened since we last saw you fight. I know you unfortunately got COVID. How bad were the symptoms? Because I know it affects everyone a little bit differently.
Oh my goodness. That was the second time I get the COVID. So for me, I was in Las Vegas. I did the weight, but I was like, I'm not feeling so well. But fighter has a mind, a brain that we can't think with our body. We just think with our heart. So for me, no, I'm good. And then my dad and I take COVID. It was positive. I feel really bad after that.
Okay.
I had a lot of symptoms. My nose, my mouth.
Couldn't smell.
And after, yes, was not good.
Right.
And then after that, I did take a medicine for I forgot the name of, I can't breathe. So I did the medicine.
Yeah.
But now I'm feeling really good. I don't have any symptoms. Thank God.
So take me back. When did you first get COVID? It was before the Marina Rodriguez fight? Because I know you had it after the fight, but when did you get COVID the first time?
Did you believe I can't remember?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, the reason I ask is because if you had COVID before the Marina fight, do you feel like that affected you in that fight?
No, I don't think so, because the first time I was really good. I didn't feel nothing, just without paladar and my nose, but nothing. The second time was really strong, but the first time, no.
Okay. And on that note, when were you able to get back to training when you had COVID the second time? Because I know you want to be careful about going back into training full time.
Yeah. Yes, I need to be careful because my body was doing nothing. So I take, I think 1 month or two, and I start to train a little bit, step by step, because sometimes I saw some fighters starting really fast after COVID, and then they take pneumonia and another 6 really strong. So I take a time, I breathe, and push my body to be strong.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear you're all healthy. I want to talk quickly about the last fight against Marina. I know it's never fun to talk about a loss, but what did you learn the most from that fight that you're bringing into this matchup?
I think I learned about we all the time need to be really attentive and active in the fight, because if you stop, the perfect punch came and it's over, and that happened with me. So I think now after the fight, all the fans and I will be more fast, more effective to finish the fight fast because we can't wait.
Yeah. No, for sure. And it's interesting that, you beat Mackenzie Dern. Now she's fighting Marina in her next fight. How do you see that fight playing out? Because that's a main event coming up here in a few weeks.
I think this fight will be really important for the weight division. And if you ask me who you think will win, I don't know. Because we need to see who will be better in the day too. Because both of our fighters is really good, really technical. And I think we need to see who is better in the day.
Okay, fair enough. Playing it neutral, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian. We're pretty neutral anyways, so that I get your mentality on that, which is great. Let's talk about your opponent though, Marina Jandiroba, 17-2 record. How do you feel like you match up against her here?
Yeah, Bruna, she is strong too. Sometimes the people think, oh, she's just jiu-jitsu girl, but it's not. Her last fight, she fought against a Japanese girl, and here she broke her arm, and the Japanese still in the fight, and the judge stopped it. But she has a lot of good punches too. I think this fight can be a striking fight because I know she's training a lot of boxing, but I'm prepared for this. I want to fight.
Yeah, I know. You're ready to get back in there for sure. Yes. I was looking on Instagram. It looked like you did your entire camp back in Brazil this time. I know the fight before, I think you were at American Top Team. Was that just because of the travel restrictions, or why did you decide to do your entire camp in Brazil this time?
Yeah, the last time I was here too in Brazil. Mm-hmm. The last.
Oh yeah, it was 2 fights ago. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, Marina did there. Yes, it's because of that, and because I'm feeling good here too. And I miss a little bit ATT. Yeah. I miss the Pahumpa, but we all the time are in the FaceTime, and Amanda, don't do this, or Amanda, do this, and mm-hmm. because he's a strong teacher, strong coach. Yeah. So yes, they're on camp here.
Do you think when the travel restrictions open up, you might go back to Florida and train at American Top Team?
I think so. Maybe the next fight, or after this fight, I go there with my coaches to train there. Maybe.
Okay, that sounds good. And who have been some of your main training partners back home in Brazil? Who are you mainly working with for this fight?
Ooh, there is a lot of tough girls here.
Okay.
Because for this fight came some girls from Rio, really jiu-jitsu girls and striking girls. Oh my goodness, my eyes were purple here because they are punching me so hard to be prepared for this fight. So yeah, there is a lot of girls, and some girls already trained here, so it's been good.
And I don't know geography very well, but how long of a trip is it for you to get to Abu Dhabi from Brazil?
It is 15 hours, I think.
Oh, wow.
But it's good because I sleep all the time.
There you go. Exactly.
I am a good sleeper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And who's going to be making the trip with you to Abu Dhabi? Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
It will be my dad, Sensei Pahumpa, and Vinicius. He trained with me too. And he's supposed to be at the Contender, and he will go there too to feel a little bit the UFC vibes.
Great. And how's the weight cut going ahead of this fight? We talked about getting COVID. Did that impact your weight cut at all?
This time, no. I am trying to get my weight more low, and I already start my diet. Mm-hmm. Yes, no chocolates for me right now.
That sucks. I know you love your chocolate, so that sucks. Yeah.
But it's been good. Yes, I was in my doctor last week.
Oh, good.
So the diet's been good. Everything really good.
How do you see the fight unfolding on October 30th? How do you see it playing out?
I'm seeing end in the first round, because I know she wants to win of me, and I want to win too. So I think when that fight, when the fighters are there, like doing tick, 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 one. So I want to win in the first round.
There you go. I like it. And this is a pretty big fight for you. You have a 10-2 record. You get a win here, you'll be 11-2. Where does a win put you? Does it put you back in that spot you were before, sort of towards a title shot? Is that what you think with a win here, especially a finish?
Yeah, I think all depends the way that I can win. Because if I win with a good win, I can be in the names again for the belt, maybe. But depends the way. I need to win convincingly.
Okay. And there's a lot going on in your division right now. We saw Weili Zhang is going to be getting the rematch against Rose Namajunas. Were you surprised by that because Weili got finished in her last fight, or were you expecting Weili to get the next shot? Because some people felt like Carla Esparza should have got that title shot.
Yeah, for me, in my mind, I was thinking her to fight again, but I think she's waiting for me. Maybe after this fight, I don't know. But I think it will be a good fight for Rose and for Weili.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending good vibes for Rose because I like her style. Nothing wrong about the Weili, but I liked Rose, so I think she will win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you think Rose will win that fight. How do you think Rose wins the rematch?
Maybe for knockout again.
Okay.
Or for points.
There you go. Can't disagree with that. Wanted to ask you about a couple other things. I mentioned UFC 266. Did you watch the Nick Diaz and Robbie Lawler fight? If so, what did you think of that?
I think Nick Diaz is a star. He is a star. He doesn't care about what to talk. He was just there and okay, I will fight. And yes, he was there. And the fight was exciting.
That's good. Okay.
Okay. All the time punchings and was good.
And some other news outside the cage I got to get your thoughts on. Jon Jones, I don't know if you saw, he got arrested again last week. Did you see this? What was your reaction to hearing this?
It was crazy because at the same, I saw something like, oh, for me was me, and me yes for me too, because he said the same day I think he win the prize, the prime,
Yeah.
and after that he was almost in the jail, and I'm oh my goodness again, man, oh my goodness.
No, it was
crazy.
It is crazy. Some other news I wanted to get your thoughts on. Khabib Nurmagomedov, he made some comments, and I think they got misconstrued. Some people said that he didn't think that ring girls were necessary, but I think that got mixed up. But he did say that he's not going to have ring card girls in his promotion. So I wanted to ask you, as a fighter, as a female fighter, do you think ring card girls are necessary? Do you think they add to the sport, or do you think that's something we could look at getting rid of?
Yes, all the times they for everybody. I don't know why he doesn't like. I like it. It's good.
Okay. Fair enough. Like getting your thoughts on that. And before we go, I got to mention, I did see on your Instagram, I see you have a boyfriend. I'm sure that's another reason why you're in Brazil. How's that going? It seems like everything's going really well there.
Yes. My little cat. So, yes, his name is Julio. He's from Jiu-Jitsu, and my dad is trying to get him in the MMA.
Oh, so he's not a fighter. Interesting. Okay.
No, just Jiu-Jitsu fighter. He's good
okay.
in Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, in MMA, no. But my dad, come on, Julio, you need to fight MMA to make money.
you gotta get dad's approval, right, to date his daughter. So that's good. He's got to learn MMA so he can win your dad over, right?
I think yes, I don't know, but it's been good. I think it's good to have some arms.
Yeah, that's great. Amanda, thanks so much for doing this. It's always good talking to you. It was always so positive. I love the positive energy. Just remind people where they can get a hold of you on social media. And if you have any sponsors or shout outs, I'll give you the last word.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. We talk with everybody. My sponsors, oh my goodness, you are amazing. I think I have these good vibes because of you. Nobody is somebody lonely, and I have you with my partners. And thank you